to have the same information, how much longer would he have to suffer in the middle? So now when he gave his report, and as he was leaving, he inquired the answers to the question of these two devotees. And the Lord said, tell the Brahmin he will have to take several births. And the cobbler, he'll go back to garden at the end of this life. And they want to know, what was I doing when you asked me this? Tell them, I was passing an elephant, a huge elephant, to the eye of a needle. Now the Muni was a little surprised. Why is the Lord telling him to say this? But nevertheless, he dutifully carried out the order. So when the Brahmin, when he met the Brahmin, and when he was informed he would have to take several more births, the Brahmin was shocked. How is that possible? I recite the mantras so well. I memorize the mantras. I would have to take several more births. Let me check with Nada when he's not joking or pulling my leg. Okay, tell me, what was the Lord doing when you met him? You know, sometimes when you're doubtful about some comments you hear, then you try to cross-examine, isn't it, to put two and two together. So that's what he tried to do. He wanted to put two and two together. So he said, okay, tell me, what was the Lord doing when you spoke to him? And the Muni had ordered, said, he was passing an elephant to the eye of a needle. See, I knew you were joking. How can anyone pass an elephant to the eye? So now the Muni understood, this is why Krishna told him to say like that. Krishna was in a person. And then, but the cobbler heard that he would go back at the end of this life. The cobbler lovingly inquired, what was my sweet Lord doing when he spoke to him? Lovingly. And when he heard he was passing an elephant in the eye of a needle, he jumped up in ecstasy. He said, okay, my Lord is passing an elephant in the eye of a needle. And now he wanted to test him. You really believe that? He said, the Lord can plant a huge seed. Can plant a huge tree in a small seed. And then each of the fruits that a tree produces has hundreds of seeds in them. So, if the Lord can do this, why can't he pass an elephant to the eye of a seed? So the point is, similarly, the deity, the archetypical form of the Lord, is personal. God is present in this form, and based on our approach to the Lord, our devotion, our surrender, our integrity, the Lord reciprocates. You devotees who come here every Sunday, if you come and feel, here is God present in these three different forms, then this God will reciprocate. But if we doubt God's transcendental abilities, then the Lord is like an idol to you. So we should always accept, here is God, who incarnates in His holy name, who incarnates in His Archa Vigraha, and gives us a chance to serve Him. So now Dhruva Maharaj went to the forest as directed by the Supreme Lord. And as we said, it made a form of the Lord. You don't have to make a form of the Lord in your house. You can take pictures of deities or install a deity. Last Sunday, in fact, I was driving from Edmonton to Calgary. I went from Calgary to Edmonton and then going back In Edmonton, our Sunday programs in the afternoon, and in Calgary in the evening. So we gave a lecture in the afternoon in Edmonton, and we were driving back for the evening lecture. And we were a little late for the lecture. So, as we were driving on the highway, the temple president said, "Let's see what's happening in Calgary." He took out his computer, he had the internet facility that was working on the highway. And we browsed down the Calgary temples and we saw exactly what was happening. We saw the deities. And then as we were still driving, I said, "Let's have darshan now of Mayapur." So in 1 minute, from Calgary deities, we went to Mayapur deities. Then we said, "Okay, let's have darshan of the Delhi deities." We went to Delhi. We had darshan of the Delhi, all on the highway. On the highway. So we had darshan of the Delhi deities, and it was Guru Puja time there. So we saw very clearly devotees standing in line, getting ready to offer flowers to Prabhupada. And then we said, "Okay, let's have darshan of Krishna Mahala and Vrindavan now." And then we went to Vrindavan, all on the highway. So I gave this example to show. Now, thanks to technology, you can easily have darshan of the best deities around ISKCON also. Actually, all deities are best. But you can have darshan of Mayapur deities, and you can have daily darshan of Vrindavan deities, of Bombay deities. Our spiritual grandfather, Bhakti-Siddhanta, used to say that the materialists invent technology and the devotees use it to serve the Lord. So now, they invented this technology. And now ISKCON is using it fully. Is Atlanta Temple also on Krishna.com? No. So anyway, so the Lord descends in the Acha Vigraha form. And this form should be considered not different from the Lord. There's so many stories. You know the story of Sakshi Gopal, how the deity saved the Brahman's honor, came to the Brahman's rescue. So, Dhruva practiced austerities in order to attract the attention of God. He chanted the Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudeva mantra. We instead chant the Hare Krishna mantra. Why? We chant the Hare Krishna mantra because that is the recommended process in this age. When you're sick, you may go to a pharmacy, but you don't blindly close your eyes and just lift any medicine off the shelf. Every disease has its own brand of own medicine. So similarly, we chant the Hare Krishna mantra. Why? Because this is the recommended process in this age. Sometimes our friends tell us, "Your Hare Krishna are too narrow-minded. You only focus on one song, one God." See, our Guru is so liberal. He says, chant any mantra, worship anyone, they're all the same. So we're not narrow-minded. I would say we're just authoritative in the sense that we like doing what is recommended in the scriptures. And this chanting of the holy names of Krishna is a recommended process in this age. In the in the 18th chapter, text 5 of the Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says, 3 things should never be given up. Yajna, what else? Dana and tapasya. So the yajna sacrifice in this age is the chanting of the Hare Krishna mantra. In the Updeshamrit, the Updeshamrit is a very nice book written by Rupa Goswami. In the Updeshamrit, Rupa Goswami says, the holy names of the Lord are sweet like sugar candy. The pastimes of the Lord are sweet like sugar candy. The philosophy of the Lord is also sweet like sugar candy. We all love sweets, isn't it? Everyone loves sweets. Yeah, people love sweets. That's why there's so many diabetic patients on the planet. Diabetes has now become a major religion. I'm sorry, a major disease. You know, the United Nations